Happy Friday, everybody. It is Freedom Friday. It is Funky Fresh Friday. It is Amazing Friday, French Fry Friday, whatever Friday you want it to be, that's what it is. But anyways, it is happy. It is happy, happy, happy. Why do I say happy Friday? Because happiness is a state of mind. You can change your state. Anthony Robbins says you can change your state at any point that you want to by focusing on something different. Focus on something positive. Even the Bible says the things that are lovely. Think and meditate on these things. If somebody cuts you off, or if you have a bad day at work, if your husband slams the door in your face, or your kids cuss you out, some of us that would never happen. But anyway, if anything happens to you that is completely unexpected, completely out of your control, completely negative, flip it around. Turn your frown upside down. Kindergarten teachers teach this all the time. I don't even know how to frown anymore because I've been practicing my smile for so many years. Okay, so let me back up. I do have a message, but let me introduce myself. My name is Latasha Jimerson. I am an author, teacher, motivational speaker, and most of all, I'm a mommy and a wife. So I have a lot going on in my life. Things are very, very hectic and very, very busy all the time, but it's exciting. And it's amazing because I have a lot of events that I'm planning for, and that's what makes things fun. When you know you have stuff coming up, you always have things to prepare for. You're always in a state of preparation, and that's awesome. So I am also author of the book 185 Honeymoon Tips for Teachers, and it is basically about how to keep yourself fresh and how to keep yourself from getting burnt out. So today's topic, I want to talk to you about not being burnt out, right? So we all get burnt out. We get tired. What does burnt out mean? We're tired. We have a lack of energy. We start to feel a little bit depressed. We start to think that we're not making a difference in the world. We're starting to feel like we're questioning, why am I here? Why am I doing this? Does this even matter? When you start feeling that way, I want you to change your state. Like Anthony Robbins says, focus on something that is lovely. Focus on something that is beautiful. But as well as the thoughts, you also have to take some actions. And you have to take a look at the relationships in your life. Look at your closest 5 friends. Are they feeding you and fueling you and making you excited? Will Smith says that they're either feeding your flame or they're taking out your torch. In other words, they're not giving you the passion and the energy that you need to get through these days. And it's not that they're going to give you anything. It's just that just like the flu, coronavirus, positive energy and negative energy, they're contagious. Attitudes, mindsets, paradigm shifts, those things are contagious. When one of your friends has a breakthrough, one of your friends has something amazing that happens, if you've been walking with them for that whole long journey, when they get that prize, you're right there on stage with them. You're on the podium with them because you've been walking with them. You've been riding with them. You've been ride or die. You've been there. So you feel that energy of, yeah! When your favorite team wins, you feel that energy of, yes, I've been rocking with you this whole time. The struggle is real. I've been with you. I'm with you. I got you. That energy that they feel when they're on that stage and they're excited, you should feel that too, because that person is your ride or die, right? So it's the same thing with negativity. When somebody's having a pity party and somebody's pissed off and somebody's emotionally unstable, you are rolling with them through that roller coaster, and it is exhausting, people. It is exhausting. It is draining. It is depressing, and don't nobody want to have nothing to do with you and your problems. If you got 10 problems, you better have 10 solutions because nobody wants to hear it. 80% of the people don't care, and 20% glad as you. That's what Les Brown said. 80% don't care, and 20% is glad as you because you having the problem and they're not having the problem. So they're like, oops, sorry, can't deal with that. All of a sudden people don't have time when you're on the bottom. But when you're on top, everybody's like, yeah, I knew you. Yeah. So you need to control your state. If you're feeling burnt out, if you're feeling exhausted, if you're feeling like you're not making a difference, check your team, check your support staff. David Goggins said, check, you got the wrong support staff. You done hired the wrong people. And these are people that you chose to have in your life. So when you hit 18 years old, you can choose how long you're on the phone with your mama. You can choose how long you have dinner with your daddy. You can choose how long you sit there and listen to your catty sisters. You can choose how long you hang out with that boyfriend that you know it ain't going nowhere. Word. You choose to be around the people that you choose to be around for some reason. Your closest 5 friends. That's your success circle. How successful are you? Les Brown says you are within a few dollars. You earn within a few dollars of the closest 5 people around you. So if everybody around you is broke, you're going to be broke. Get the energy drainers out of your life. Get the broke people out of your life. Because the broke bank account is the broke mindset. And the broke mindset is the broke body. And the broke body is the broke mind, the broke soul, the broke spirit, the broke energy. That's an energy that you don't want on you. So if you're burnt out, you need to examine 3 things. What are these relationships around me? Are they energizing me and fueling me? Or are they draining me? Number 2, what are the thoughts that are going through my mind? Am I thinking negative or am I thinking positive? And where are these thoughts coming from and why? And how can I change them and shift them and focus on something else? And number 3, what environments am I putting myself in? Am I putting myself in inspiring environments? Am I going to plays? Am I going to concerts? Am I traveling the world? Am I excited? Am I going on field trips? Am I doing things? Am I reaching out and seeing what's in the world? Okay, so your relationships, your thoughts, and your environment. Those 3 things need to be in check. Okay, also diet and exercise is in there as well. Okay, but again, if you hang out with people that are eating healthy and going to the gym, then those people in your circle, those 5 people, you're going to be on top of your game if they're on top of their game. Because birds of a feather flock together. There's a reason why we say that. And eagles can't fly with chickens and chickens don't fly. So get away from them chicken heads because they always clucking. They don't know what they talking about, but they always clucking. All right. So burnout. Don't let it happen to you folks. Check out my book, 185 Days of Honeymoon Tips. 185 honeymoon tips for teachers. But it's also honeymoon tips for anybody who wants to get their mojo back and who really wants to be passionate about how they feel about their relationships and how they feel about their job and how they feel about their accomplishments. People who want to get up and feel great and accomplish things. That's who this book is for. 185 tips, honeymoon tips. You want more spice in your marriage? Get that book. You need to put some passion into your teaching? Get that book. You need to be inspired? You need to put some pep in your step? Get my book. Reach out to me, ltthebuddyteacher.com, ltthebuddyteacher@gmail.com. Have a great day. Love ya. Goodbye. Remember, show love, show respect, and have fun.